Today we're going to talk about Carnival glass, and as you can see I've got a lot of it, especially in marigold. And marigold was the most popular color back in those days, and so there's more of it around than any other color. Now it doesn't bring quite as much money because of that, but Carnival glass was popular around the turn of the century up until the 20s or so, and it was made of a pressed glass, a molded glass, and almost always it's really opalescent or iridescent, which means that if you look at it, it has different colors depending on which way the light is. And so that's one of the interesting things about it is it's not just a solid color. Some of them are more solid than others. This, for instance, is actually a little shinier in one respect, but not as shiny in others. So you can see that it does vary considerably. This would be an exception. This one's like very shiny. It has a pattern on the back. So when you look through it, you see a pattern, even though it's very shiny on the outside. I didn't get that color. But this is a little different kind of thing. This is also opalescent or iridescent, and it has, but it's just kind of a different look to it. This is again the same kind of situation. This is what Carnival glass was popular for. This is a very old piece of Fenton Carnival glass, and it's the same pattern as this one. Again, all of these are marigold, and I just brought a piece of Carnival glass that's not marigold to show you that they make it in different colors. But this one is very, very iridescent, and it just kind of shows you what they can do with it. That iridescence or so on, I don't know how they quite started it or achieved it, but it had something to do with oil on the water. If you spread oil on the water, a lot of times you'll see a rainbow of colors, and they somehow were able to import that onto glass. So, but Carnival glass is fun. There's a lot of people that do collect it. It's not expensive particularly. There are certain kinds of Carnival glass that are expensive. Any piece of Carnival glass made usually like in Middleburg, Ohio, is expensive through the roof. And personally, I can't tell the difference between that and this one, but the collectors can. And I have seen them pay several $1,000s for something that looks similar to this. But that's what you collect, and they're rare, and they can be expensive. But it's fun to do. It's an interesting thing to collect. There's lots and lots and lots of pretty things in Carnival glass. A fellow named John Northwood really kind of started the idea, and his was one of the larger glass companies that made a lot of Carnival glass. So when you see something that is Northwood, then you're going to know that is the real thing. So anyway, that's it for Carnival glass today. Hope that helps you shop.